A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Buffaloes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Knights offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. He's going to take off. Crosses to 35. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Caught in the backfield. It's Charles. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Colorado's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. A.K. Deer, he's coming off a 100-yard game.
Got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out wide left, it's Young. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Young. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Here's Lewis to throw. Rolls right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Young. Down he goes. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Lewis wants to pass. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick give. It's Welch. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lewis on the play action. Left side is Coleman Williams. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing. Lewis. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Long way to go on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. 3rd and long right here. To the air, it's Grimes. Extending the play. Spinderella. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Knights send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Making his first move. Couldn't get away from that cover team. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rush is on. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Second and long here. From the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Trying to squeak through the pile. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Lewis to throw for it on fourth. Desperately wanted. Couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Working the ground game. He's got enough. Got enough space. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start. Straight ahead, it's Young. Defense all over him.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Under pressure, makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Trying to get the corner. First down, he'll keep it. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 28. He'll do it himself. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. The lead is 6 in the first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He breaks a tackle. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Buffaloes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Drives inside. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense in the hurry-up. Play action with Lewis.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Lewis. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the back.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Drops back, it's Grimes. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Out wide left, it's Farmer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Knights want to move quickly. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Looking for a crease. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Left side is Farmer. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Running inside. It's Hood. Turning it on. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires left. He's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. He's got it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Out wide left, it's Wagner. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Knights are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Right side, it's Summers. And that one did not work. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Look out. Caught. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 3rd and 6 yards to go. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Young. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll go with a direct snap. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. They were all over it. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Left side is Welsh. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, it was a great effort thrown to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
And the Buffaloes looking to convert on 4th down. Powers forward. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
PAT unit on the field. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air, it's Grimes. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. Finds his man, it's Farmer. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Whip it out to the back on the screen. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. The throw. Right side, it's Summers. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Charles. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to try to get it himself. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Knights will hustle to the line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. It's Grimes. Oh, pressure's coming. Got some room in to the goal line. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Now back over to your game inside the bounce house. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Lewis to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out wide right, it's Welch. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Lewis to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick 6. What a costly penalty. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Uh-oh, look out. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Clinton. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this up.
Makes a catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the return, it's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Tells to fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Right side, it's Moore. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Lewis. Gonna take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. There he goes. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Holland. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Out wide right, it's Bowie. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Lewis from the gun on third down. They're all over him. Out wide left, it's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Holds on, it's Summers. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Grimes. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Pulled to the ground. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
The Knights will punt this one away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets to the line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Still looking. Got the first himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his man. It's Summers.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Left side, it's Wagner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The play fake. Rushes on. And it's a sack.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Out wide left, it's Summers. Jumped on top of the pile. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Lewis. Under pressure. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third down from the gun, Lewis. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Play action on first down. Unleashes one. Right side, it's Summers. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Gets rid of it.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it himself. He'll keep it again on the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Leaves it in his belly. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Left side is Farmer. Touchdown, Knights! A great catch and run for 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out wide right, it's Moore. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes the heat. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want it.
Snags it, and he's open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welsh. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. From the gun, the running back has it. He's past the marker. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Look out! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air, it's Grimes.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. From the gun, looking for a man. Extending the play. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
right. Big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for two. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Nowhere to go. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Here's Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Farmer. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's two reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The short hands, it's Charles. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Long way to go on second down. From the gun. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They're all over it. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football